G'day guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about the OneLeaf Commander NV500. Now on the channel I have reviewed the NV100, which is a day scope with a clip-on night vision device. I did the NV400, which was a standalone scope itself, which is digital day and night. The NV500 is the next model up. The NV500 is better than the NV400 in that it's a more compact design, it's lighter, you have interchangeable lenses on the front, which we'll talk about in a minute, but it does have all of the same functionality as the NV400. So some cool things about it: it has a laser range finder, it has built-in ballistics, you can use a ballistic compensation to hit your targets at range, and the way it works is the laser is going to pick up a range for you, and then the ballistics calculator will automatically aim off for you for however you've got that set with your ballistics calculator. So it's a very, very cool system to have. You'll notice in this footage here that the laser, the LRF, the laser rangefinder, is actually an IR LRF. So you're going to see that flashing on the objects as it is picking up the distance. Now, a lot of other LRFs are not on the IR spectrum, so on a night scope you would not see them. That's just one of the things with this. It has a lower price point, and in line with that they've used an IR LRF as opposed to other LRFs that you would not see. The menu inside, the functionality, the zeroing, the buttons on top, it's all exactly the same as the NV400. So if you really want to see more about that, go and check out the NV400 review that I did, because I'm pretty sure in that one I talked a bit more in depth about it. What I do want to talk about with this particular model is just the form factor. It is very small. You can see it here mounted to a 22 rifle of mine, and it's a very, very small form factor. Now we have interchangeable lenses here. We have a 50mm and a 30mm. The 30mm has an adjustable iris, so you can change how much light is coming in through that. You can see here in this footage me adjusting it up and down, and this is very dark at night time, etc. Now, it is a day-night scope, so it does have day-night modes. So in the daytime you would have it in day mode, in the nighttime you would have it in night mode. There is also a starry mode, which is more lit but not as dark as night mode. Now, I lent this out to a friend of mine to get me some footage. He was going to go and shoot some rabbits with it. Now, he didn't read the manual. I didn't really explain to him how to use it because he's a pretty smart dude. He has a lot of night vision, he uses a lot of thermal, he has analog night vision monoculars. You know, he's a very into that sort of thing kind of guy, and he assumed that it was automatically going to go to night mode. Now, it doesn't do that. You have to manually change that across. Now, there's two ways of doing that. You can go to the menu, scroll through the functions. I think it's on page 3. You can change between day, starry, and night. You can also push the button that's right on top of the site that has an icon for it, and you can change it between day, starry, and night. So I really wanted to point that out to you guys that yes, it is a day-night scope, but you do need to set it between day and night. It does not automatically do it for you. However, here's some footage of him hunting with it in day mode in a moonless night. Now, this is with the IR torch on, and you can still actually see, not very well, you can actually see something. I guess that would show you that the sensor within it is actually a very good quality sensor, because most day scopes would not show you anywhere near that much at night time with just an IR light. Now, in night mode, it goes black and white. You can see a hell of a lot more. And you can see pretty far. These trees in the distance, it's near on 200 meters. Now, the IR torch is absolutely fantastic. It's a very high output torch, so that's a very good thing that you do get with this scope. It comes with a fair few, extras with it. It's got this really cool cantilever mount that comes with it. This is a cantilever mount system that's screwed with 4 big screws into the bottom of the housing, which is quite secure. You get spare O-rings in the kit. You get all the tools in the kit. It comes with an SD card. You can charge it off USB-C. Now, on top of the LRF module, which is an add-on to this, it doesn't come standard. And the way that attaches and the form factor of it is a lot better than the NV400. The NV400 was a bit clunky and big. On this one, it's a lot smaller, and I feel a lot better. I like the diopter ring on this a lot better than the NV400 as well. They did have an eye cup. This one you can fit an eye cup too, but I feel like it's not really that necessary. And if you're using something that kicks a little bit more, like maybe a 308, you probably don't want to have the eye cup on there, because you want to have your eye as far away from that scope as you can, so you don't scope yourself. myself, because that would be a very bad day. Once it's zeroed, you can take it on and off your gun and it will return to zero, and you can save different profiles within the system. So I could have this on 3 different guns if I really wanted to, or 3 different people's guns. So I can put this on my 22 or my 223, go night hunting with it. I can take it off, put the day scope back on if I wanted to use that for something else. And the next time I go out night hunting, because I'm doing a bit of spotlighting, I can whack that back on. So overall, my impressions of this scope, look, I really, really like it. I've liked all of the OneLeaf products up until now. It's all very good stuff, but it is digital night vision. And you need to understand that digital night vision is not as good as analog night vision, and it's not the same thing as thermal. So you are going to have a bit of a disparity there in what you can and can't see between the different types of night viewing devices. But yeah, there you go. That's a rundown of the NV500. So if you've got any questions, leave it in the comments below. I hope you got something out of that. I will see you next video, and hooroo.